We are here in Blizzard World for our first map of the day. My name is Carpe. I am joined by Donnie Duck. How are you tonight, Donnie?
I'm doing pretty good, casting the second game of tonight. This is Division 2.
Right, and it is our late night NFG showdown with the Chaos versus the Bumblebees. Anything you want to see out of these two teams?
I really want to see some. I think some goats will be probably expected. Maybe some 1-4-1. Those are some things I'd be excited to see.
Yeah, we're coming to the end of the goats meta, or I guess lifetime, because it can't even become meta again with the 2-2-2 lock coming in next week.
Fairly soon at least. There will not be any goats anymore.
We do have the 2-2 lock coming in the tournament, but it's not until after the round robin stage, so we still have a couple more weeks of potential goats, but with the hero changes, who knows what we're going to see. As we see Orisa on both teams, Orisa and May are probably going to be very prominent. We have a Sim on attack, but not anymore. They debated me.
All right, and we're going to begin Blizzard World with what looks like a lot of 2-2-2.
Yeah, we see
good start here for Bumblebees.
The Orisa set up on high ground for Bumblebees. The Pharah just raining damage in.
Yeah, and that crossfire for Bumblebees is looking really, really solid.
We see a halt hook come out, but it is walled off. Oh, there comes the barrage. Already takes out one, but goes down. 100 is going to fall as well, who is actually Miller, but he, in his own words, Papega his account.
Looking to rotate here in Chaos is with that May wall up on the high ground.
We see another halt hook, but the hook misses. The Pharah has returned, so has the Orisa for Chaos. Big pull, no one dies off of it though. They're going to rotate to point, it looks like. Here comes the Dragons and the Coalescence.
It's looking like Chaos is going to be able to take this point so far.
We see ults coming out from the Bumblebees.
Oh, a beast.
He is gonna fall.
Go down. Psycho Gamer kind of popping off real quick.
Nothing like a good Roadhog stall, but he is gonna fall as well, and it looks like they're gonna take the point with about 2 minutes left. Brugg is asking where BP is. BP is sitting on the bench for this one. Not sure what the plan is there. But I guess burning is? I honestly don't know what BP normally plays. But maybe we'll see him later on. If you are interested in casting a vote for any of the All-Stars, we have posted in Discord. I can post it in stream later, or maybe Brugga can throw it there for me. But you can vote for any of your favorite players for All-Stars. Your mom can vote for your favorite players. I'm gonna go cast my vote for Donnie Duck Gaming, because he's the real MVP.
And we're gonna see Beast here get that 2K. Thank you, by the way. Beast just popping off
With the damage boost and the bongo. Manticore and Burning did fall, but they're gonna respawn now and let the Chaos come in as 6 here. We see the Lucio looks possibly scouting a little bit, but Beast quickly turns him away. Ooh, Psycho Gamer falls early, loses that Hanzo 1v1, and looks like they're going to back out and not take this fight 5v6.
And that's really unfortunate. As you see, Chaos, they have 5 ultimates up. They're ready to go. They just need to be able to get into a position to use those ultimates. And if, what is it, Moeti's doing his job, he won't let it happen.
Maybe we'll see a nice grab dragons here on the 3 up top. And then Elfin can drop that immortality and make it all go away.
Moeti's falling low, gonna fall.
We see the dragons right on top of him, and it's gonna take out 2. Take Beast out of the sky. And Babkit is gonna fall before the res comes off and not get it off, and then die as well. And it looks like they're going to coast into the second point without any more opposition.
Yep, and Deskira decided to try to throw the whole hog there, and unfortunately did not work out. I wonder if maybe they're planning a switch really quickly, because third point, I know this is a great map, or a great point of the map for goats.
And Beast falls
gonna fall early.
They are looking like they're gonna set up for a defense. Here comes dragons and a blizzard, and Bumblebees are gonna take out 2, but Gamma Thought goes down. And the res comes out, so they're gonna have their main tank for defense, and it looks like the Chaos are going to back out but not switch. They're just waiting for those respawns. They take out 110 immediately, drop the square, and all that's left is Burning, who got walled off by his own team, and he's staying in, it looks like. He is gonna take this fight 1v5 and backs out.
Finally decides to back out. Needs to get that old charge, man. He just used it.
We see 4 ults again for Chaos, so they can come in here, click Q, and push it close to the end. There's a pretty big spawn advantage when you get to the end of the point for
Beast is setting up and getting ready for them to push.
Takes out 2, and a bongo falls as well. It looks like Bumblebees are going to hold again. As
Pretty convincing hold by the
Desquieta
Bumblebees.
is going to push him out with the whole hog and potentially try and 2v1, but takes out the Moira.
Gamma Thought getting ready to poke.
Gamma Thought is walled off.
Gonna get
Uses the
walled off.
Fortify. We see the Valk come out. There comes another Dragons. Isn't gonna catch him. Oh, but Logi does go down. And Chaos is unable to make any progress again. There's still
Yeah, Moeti just threw that.
Hanzo.
He's already at 40%.
And Psycho falls. So that late kill on Babkit isn't gonna matter too much with Psycho being down as well. Ooh, Gamma might fall here, and does! The immortality does not come out in time. Beast has switched over to the Mei.
Another dragon's coming out
And it
getting
gets
2.
2. Moyeti is making sure that they don't make it to this third point, almost single-handedly.
Gamma Thought almost got pulled off the edge there.
They're getting pushed back by the whole hog, and the whole hog in return. We're seeing everyone click Q. There comes a big blizzard. It's not going to catch Manticore somehow. Gamathot gets rezzed. A huge pull. They get 110 out of it. Moyeti falls off the map. That's a big source of damage that's now gone.
Oh,
and
Reaper
here comes
coming
the
up
square.
behind.
Yeah, we see Psycho
Immortality.
Gamer on the Reaper. There's 13 seconds left for Chaos to push here, and they're down their off tank. Oh, I thought
he
the
that,
canceled the
yeah.
ult as well. But Deskier is frozen. Beast falls as well. There's a big pull, but no one to follow up on it. The Bongo falls, Gamathot falls, the Immortality falls. We'll see what they do here to try and stop them from reaching the end.
Oh, Elfin all by himself. Hopefully
He
doesn't
is
get
able
pulled.
to get to safety. Here comes the dragons. But Moyeti goes down to the Death Blossom, as does the Immortality. We see a lot of ults being clicked. Moyeti gets rezzed.
Oh, and Shadow Kitten's gonna fall to Deskira.
Oh, here comes a big blizzard with the square to try and get that added damage.
It's not looking too good for Chaos here.
It's just the Lucio left. He gets hooked, but not taken out. He's able to boop him away. The Roadhog is coming in, but the wick of overtime is going to go down.
Not fast enough.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Now we'll see if Bumblebees can actually take this whole map. They do have to finish the map, it looks like, with the cart sitting right near the end. Do you think they can do it, Donnie?
I think they'll be able to do it. Bumblebees have only dropped one map the entire series. And
wonder who that was
seem
to.
to be continuing the trend.
They did tie a map with Chaos last time they played. That was one of Chaos's 3 ties this season, which definitely leads the league, with Attack Blue having 2, both against Chaos, and the Bumblebees with the one I just mentioned.
Quick question for you. If they were to actually make a Blizzard World amusement park, would you go?
Oh, 100%.
What would be your like most interesting thing to go to? What do you think would be a ride you'd really want to go on, if you could think of one off the spot?
I have no idea. This roller coaster in the background behind the point above Murloc Island looks pretty cool. Possibly Horde themed, maybe, with the big Horde tower.
It is actually Protoss themed from StarCraft.
Yes, I never played StarCraft. I played WoW for like a month. I'm an Overwatch guy. That's how I got here. But
No, I get you. I get you.
I
I
did
feel
play,
like that's how we all got here, being Overwatch people.
I did play a couple seasons of Diablo 3 before Overwatch, like when I first got my PC, but ever since then. Too much Overwatch, probably. As we see a very strange shield position from the Chaos, and a Sombra on point, but not really doing anything, with Shadow Kitten spy checking with her with their Mei gun. Freeze. Ooh, Psycho Gamer falls to the
beast.
To the beast, indeed. We'll see if they can do anything about it. Ooh, 110 falls.
Beast gets
as well.
another. Baby Kit can lose her mech. Gamathot pushing in, getting some cleave damage there.
And
Nobody really
Frozen
falling low though. A lot of people low on Bumblebees. Looking like Chaos might be able to turn it around. The Coalition's gonna come out.
This is a long fight,
A long fight.
Bad
A lot
Kit
of
loses
damage
another
done.
mech.
Bumblebees are running
and it's gonna try and 2v1
kind of low on fuel there.
And
Chaos is gonna hold.
yeah. No tanks, but now they have 110 back, and it looks like Lucio trying to get a little Reddit Lucio going. And here comes Burning back. So that fight, we're already a minute and a half into this point. We've had one team fight. We'll see what they
Yeah,
can
and if you
do.
look, Logie Bear also has the beat against what would be a Nano Blade, but we could just be seeing an EMP. An EMP would be super nice. An EMP dive would be.
Well, there's
Yeah,
the
and
EMP.
there
It
we
is
go.
huge. Gets the entire team. And Moyeti gets a 3K, 4K with Gamathot getting another one, and Moyeti getting a 5, killing 5 of the 6 final blows. They did
Yep,
kill
and
him
making sure that Beast was able to get Logie Bear in that EMP was so crucial to them taking that first point. There's no way they would have been able to take it if Logie Bear was not hit with that EMP.
Yeah, I guess looking on the positive side for Chaos, they all did get close spawn, so they can set up pretty far up. But it looks like the dive tanks are going to focus out their backline with Chaos being quite separated. And Burning ATM taking a nap.
We're not looking good for Elfin.
Chaos is going to hold right under this bridge, and Moyeti gets hooked and killed. Here comes the Primal and the Blizzard, which probably wasn't needed. It's just for the tanks. Babkits
Yeah, they used a lot of ultimates there. If you look, they're going to use Bongos and they're going to use May ult.
And that was-
I think, a little bit of an overcommitment, especially there at the end.
Yeah,
They'd already pushed out that back line.
used Bongo and Mayald in an already won fight. Moyeti, I think, respawned by the time Bongo had come out. Now we see the whole hog come out. Genji is going to deflect it.
Ooh, and a nice fat nade.
And they're going to use the aggressive trance. The beat to combat it. Beast falls. Here comes the bomb. Does not catch anyone. But they do fall. They do lose 2. They use both support ults during this fight as well.
Looks entirely winnable on the side of the Bumblebees, as they're going to continue to take some space here.
They use
Psycho
both
Gamer-
support ults in that fight, and then if you look, Bumblebees has EMP Nanoblade again. So
Yes,
next,
that
that's like
Nanoblade
a
is going to be
a free
potentially
fight
what
win.
costs them here.
Here it comes. They don't even use the. There's the nano,
Ooh, and the EMP, I'm not sure if that was really needed.
and they only get none. And here comes the Blizzard, but the trance comes out. He would have been the only one caught in it anyway. It's a little more of a zoning technique right now. They hack Shadow Kitten and gets dashed through. Moyeti with the double dash. Deskier taking out one. Oh, eats
Ooh,
the
eaten.
dragons.
Cease your resistance.
And the payload.
Not really sure if that ultimate needed to be committed, or that ultimate needed to be committed into that fight. That fight was pretty much already lost. Kind of unfortunate on the side of Chaos to lose that ultimate.
Yeah, they
oh,
guess
well,
they-
he's going to switch anyway.
Trying to make some plays, and it didn't work. I've certainly been there before. I see the Reaper come out, jump right on top of the monkey. And they take out Beast behind, who is about halfway to his EMP. And
Gamathot going to fall there, and unfortunately for the Bumblebees, as they're going to have to back out here. Doesn't look like that Maywall is going to let him back out.
And the Diva's out of mech and is gonna survive with
Ooh,
two
looking
falling,
like they're turning it back around.
with the Primal coming out and the mech coming back. They didn't take out the baby Diva, so she was able to remech. This fight,
Gamathot creating a lot of space right here.
but we do
Who's
see
that?
Psycho. Oh, Psycho
I don't know
Gamer
that one
falls
doing.
with the Death Blossom coming online. They're gonna click every Q they have.
Quite literally clicking every Q they have. But it might work.
Nanoblade bomb.
Diva's the only one on right now.
And we see the Reaper get defense matrixed. There's still someone on point, giving them time to respawn. Here comes a Blizzard, but they do have the trance online. That was the one ult they didn't use in the beginning of this fight. Beast is gonna take one out.
Ooh, a nice
Huge nade.
anti-nade as well.
The ball comes in. Another EMP.
Well, nice EMP.
Catching everyone except Shadow Kitten, who is on their way back from spawn now. And just gonna ice block right on point. Looks like
Dolphin
a
getting a
few
two-piece.
people might be able to come out.
Manticore contesting.
Manticore-
Oh, unfortunately jumps at
Right
the
as the
wrong
bomb
time.
goes up. And it looks like the Bumblebees are gonna take map 1.
Play of the game.
How do you feel about the... Let's see what Psycho Gamer does here.
He hits Q.
Welcome to Overwatch.
Oh, is he gonna get another? That melee.
Let me see.
Someone has
Beast
And I
to
believe-
their weight
getting
around
5
here.
upvotes. And we will be right back for our map 2. And as you just heard there, we are heading to the Temple of Anubis for our map 2 2CP Assault, whichever you prefer. Some people's favorite map, a lot of people's least favorite. And once again, I'm Carpe. I'm still here with Donnie Duck Gaming.
Hello.
Alright, so we saw a pretty close map 1 in Blizzard World. Bumblebees did come out on top. What are you hoping to see out of Chaos to try and reverse their fortune in the second map?
Honestly, I don't know. It should be interesting to see. I think the Orisa Hogs. I think I'm just going to see some more 2-2-2. I think a lot of teams right now, especially this late into the tournament, are getting ready for when the playoffs start and the 2-2-2 roll lock begins. You know, because as you look right now, we're not seeing lots of goats. And we're going to see, as of right now, 6 tanks.
Yeah, who needs who needs supports when everyone has 500 health?
Exactly.
And they still have the Zarya to just do a buttload of damage.
And we're looking for Moira Bap on the side of Chaos.
With the Mei and the Widow, there is a good sight line here on first point, sitting up where Loki and Shadow are with the Widow, but it does not look like the Widow is sitting there.
He's all up on bridge.
Up on bridge, hoping to get a pick right as the doors open.
And they got the Genji right there, ready to go.
Attackers incoming. Defend
Looks like Bumblebees are running dive.
I believe that is a favorite of
Sombra
theirs.
Genji dive. Yep, Sombra Genji dive.
As we get in here on 100. Gets dove, and the Mei wall blocks off the dive.
And Elfin trying to get a boot.
Big purple though, and we see the Sombra go to the point. We see a small rotation. Hook. Ooh, Hundreds gets jumped on. We're trading some kills, but more are falling for
The Bumblebees.
the Bumblebees. More Chaos members are falling. And it looks like that will be it for point 1. Take about a minute off the clock, but then they gain 3 back.
Yeah, and Bumblebees are looking really solid to just kind of trample on top of Chaos. They've got the EMP, they've got the Nano, and Blade 10% away as well. So they're going to have about 4 ultimates against their 1.
Now they're only 3% away. We'll see if Logi can get a clutch immortality field. That might be their only chance with no defensive ults at all available. And there it comes.
Moity's going to have to get some value out of this Blade.
And Manticore takes down Elthin, but... And
Manticore
Beast.
also takes up Beast.
Psycho Gamer takes one out. Here comes the Coalescence. But there's
Ooh,
a
and a
huge
nice
purple, it's not going to
purple.
matter.
But here comes a response.
And the Bongo. They wall off. The Monkey misses his jump, and they take out Babkit as well. They're going to stagger the Baby Diva, it looks like. And the Ana's still there, too.
Ana.
Manages to get a huge anti-off right before going down.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to get a tick. They committed a lot there, and they weren't able to get the kills they needed.
And then you see
I
the
think part of the
Blizzard
problem
and the
was
Square and Whole Hog coming out.
Yeah, no, a big problem that I saw there with that attack there was Moity, or however you say his name. Sorry, I don't know exactly how to say his name.
I believe that's right.
That was right. Awesome. Kind of seemed to go a little bit more for the tanks instead of the Moira. The Moira was also hacked and could not fade away, and would have
We
yielded
see
a lot better.
Sim
of a
strat
way to
coming
go.
out. The dragons come through, but it doesn't matter because the whole team's teleported to high ground.
Oh, and
Psycho
100
Gamer's gonna
low.
fall. There's the Square. Moieti's gonna fall on the Symmetra. Whole Hog's gonna take out one, but Moieti does get rezzed. We'll see if they can. They do freeze the Mercy and take her down. It looks like Chaos is going to win this fight as well. Sim is just plowing, putting damage out, already at 71% ult charge. Drops some turrets and gets up to 84. We see Beast on the Widow, which they are known for. Moieti teleports back in and then jumps out after building ult. We see some ults about to come online for the Bumblebees. Let's see if they can do a little better job with them this time. Here comes the bomb. And they don't get anyone
nice
with the
May
bomb.
wall.
And Psycho Gamer takes out Moyeti. And there's dueling bongos out. And it looks like Chaos is going to do better with theirs, as both of them fall as well. And there's the freeze on the Diva mech. And they take Babkit out, and Beast falls to Psycho Gamer as well. Psycho Gamer is certainly doing pretty well in this Widow duel right now. Deskiera gets out with 1 health left, or very close to 1 health. And we see some switches for the Bumblebees.
Good old goats. Ana goats to be more specific.
They do have the nano available, so they could possibly nano their Reinhardt, build a quick shatter, and win a fight, they're hoping. But we do see Psycho switch over to the Reaper, so no more Widow to deal with. No more Widow on Chaos either. Get some good tank busting damage. Ooh, Gamma goes
Gamma
down quickly.
Instantly. Gonna.
We'll see, and they freeze Babkit again.
Yeah, and this is definitely Chaos's fight to win.
And down goes Babkit when pretty much the rest of the team had already respawned. Chaos is holding strong here on second point. They overcame an EMP Nano Blade, and ever since then it seems like momentum is just built in their favor.
Yeah, they have been rotating their ultimates really, really well. Shadow Kitten's going to come up with the Blizzard here in a little bit. And that's going to pair well with the Moira Coalescence. And Gamma Thought already going to get walled off.
We see all of the ults. That's what this fight needed. Was everyone click Q except Burning. So now they're going to be down to a minute, and there's still not really a big ult advantage despite using 4 ults in that fight. But they are, or I guess 3 ults. They're going to have 3 for this fight. Babkit is going to get staggered very hard again. They need to be there. That hurts.
Yeah, that was a really, really solid stagger on the side of Chaos.
I think the rest of the team was almost back to the choke.
30 seconds remaining.
With only 15 seconds left, looking like Bumblebees are going to need to get those ultimates on fast and not die before those ultimates are able to get off. The shatter is going to be a big one, but with Logie Bear, if he can get that immortality field down, he's on the high ground right now, which gives him a nice advantage.
Oh, they get the
Psycho
Skiera.
Gamer.
And there comes the shatter. It gets a couple.
We need to see that immortality field placed down soon. Ooh.
It does. They have it, but it doesn't look like they might need it.
They're getting kills.
There comes the Grav. It's just Burning. All that's left. Oh, dead before
Ooh,
the bongo comes out.
unfortunate.
Lucio is on point, stalling.
I'm not sure if I like that choice. I could have waited and gotten a lot more people with him to stall. Shadow Kitten's coming back on point with 94, 90, 100%. Told.
And the blizzard
And it's
comes
not
out.
going to get eaten. This could be what changes it up.
Beast goes down.
Yep.
Babkit's gonna ult. It's blocked off. Shadow and Burning fall though.
Putting in work. Psycho Gamer really close to his ult. If they can get Baby Cat out of mech, that's going to be crucial towards this ultimate or towards this fight.
They nano Moyeti. They know who's carrying this fight right now.
Psycho Gamer getting slept. Gonna kill the Ana. A long, long last fight here.
Another
Another
Grav.
Graviton.
Moyeti falls finally.
We're gonna see Miller close to his ultimate.
Babkit falls, and they're not on the point, so time runs out.
Score 0-1. Switching.
So they get about 90% on the second point. So it's like a flip of our last map because Chaos attacked first and got about 90% of third point for that one.
I suppose we'll see how good the defense is for the Bumblebees and how good the offense is for Chaos.
Yeah,
And honestly, if I'm looking again at these team comps, I'm gonna guess that we're gonna see again some more Orisa Hog, and both teams are looking quite comparable in terms of their Orisa Hog play.
Yeah, they've played a pretty similar game so far. Like both teams are capable of winning this map right now, and both teams are capable of winning last map. We see a lot more dive from Bumblebees, but I wouldn't expect to see it here on defense. We do see a Torb. I always welcome the Torb pick.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Also, we're being informed that Manticore, this is actually just joined the team today.
Wow, so
For Chaos, and they seem to be playing it quite well.
yeah, the Moira has come in clutch. Maybe they brought in a Moira specialist with the shifting meta.
5, 4,
How do you feel about Moira versus like the Ana pick that is normal, has been normal for the past few months?
defend of
So the reason why I like Moira a lot, especially in Bunker, is the survivability for Moira is really good, especially against a lot of spammy comps. So against the Junkrat and a potential Pharah and Hanzo, Moira just has a lot higher survivability and mobility opposed to an Ana. And if we're looking on the side of Bumblebees, we're gonna see on the DPS lineup, we're gonna be seeing a Torbjorn and a Hanzo.
110 falls. So the fight might be over before it started unless they can get some picks here. But Psycho Gamer's gonna fall as well with the immortality coming out.
And in terms of ultimates, we're going to see Manticore with our Coalescence. We're going to see Desquiera with the Amplification Matrix. And Beast is going to be fairly close to... Oh, well, going to be really close to that Dragon Strike all of a sudden.
110 falls. Burning gets hooked out of the team and is just going to run around and hope for the best. Manticore and Shadow Kitten get antied at the top, but the team is not all together, and I'm not sure what the people stuck at the top are going to do because there's a Torb turret protecting them from getting, or stopping them from getting out, along with a few teammates of the Bumblebees on the other side.
That's also really bad because that's the Lucio up there. That's their speed boost to try to get up there.
Oh, and they
There's
dropped.
nothing they can do.
They're clicking alts to take out those 3 members that weren't up there.
They're going to use Amplification Matrix as well as Bongos. I'm not sure about using both those ultimates at once. Seems like a bit overkill to me.
That is a lot of
Gamathod's going to play
damage.
super aggro here. Going
They're
to try to
going
clear
for
him
the-
out.
The 3 remaining team members. There comes the Dragons. And Beast takes out 2, and here comes the Molten Core.
And yeah, they were playing so split there. Honestly, if I'm Bumblebees, you kind of need to just hold him up there.
The 3 up there have died, as have the rest that begin to trickle in. Burning is in baby form and gets killed by the anti-nade. And it looks like we might have a regular fight again, a minute and a half in.
Yeah, and the problem with pushing that there is, like, they needed to go back to regroup with their team. The other teammates could not survive in there or pushing up by themselves unless those 3 were with them, without the Mei wall and without the speed amplification. There's nothing they could have done to get past this. Really well done, Bunker.
Looks like they're switching it up, going defense right this time. And here comes the Dragons and splits
Gonna
the
split
team.
them.
But they don't push in while they're split, so not much happened because of it. They wall off their own Coalescence. They take out the turret, but Psycho's gonna fall to Beast.
cease your resistance.
And here comes the whole hog. Gonna get frozen and taken out. A Blizzard's gonna zone them away from point. They are gonna get at least 2 ticks here.
Yep, and they are going to get 2 ticks, but only 25 seconds left. Any kills here are going to be a nice stagger for them. Burning, barely able to get back into mech.
We see the...
Here comes the beat. Manicore going to get the coalescence on real quick.
And Beast is unable to climb the wall. Gamma is doing a great job of dancing around shields and the team, and there's now an invulnerability field out. 100 falls.
And they're all really, really, really low.
This fight just never ends. Bumblebees are trying their hardest. With Babkit falling, it's
They're
just Gamma
definitely
left.
trying their hardest.
Oh, they're gonna keep contesting. So now they have
Ooh,
3
Beast is
minutes to
gonna
get 90%. As the new rules, all of Bumblebees have now respawned. And they will have a little bit of time to get set up. Looks like they're still running the Torb. No comp changes for them. We're gonna see a few more alts getting ready on Chaos' side. They could roll through this with the almost 3 alts they have. Blizzard could be a game changer. Blizzard Dragons maybe. We see that Beast gets a Sonic Arrow in and sees them run past on the right. There comes the Dragons. Another Dragons. Molten Core, they're just zoned back by Spawn. Moyeti gets very low but doesn't fall. Logie Bear does fall. There's the... Gets
Ooh.
the
Oh,
turret
okay.
and the... Almost looked like a 2K for a second.
Yeah, that didn't look too pretty.
And here comes the alts. And it looks like Chaos might be able to take a couple ticks off of this. But Moyeti is putting in work as usual. We'll see if Shadow freezes the turret. It goes down. Moyeti falls as well. The ball and the Ana are left. Here comes a Doomfist. A great stall pick some of the time. Doomfist is frozen and is gonna go down. The respawns are trickling in. There comes the Whole Hog. The Beat. The Bongo. A giant anti-nade. This is...
And we don't see any ultimates coming up on the side of the Bumblebees. This should be really hard for them to win.
Gamathot's getting close, but he has died. And with all 5 people on the point, that's going to take him a while to get back. They do get a tick. This is quite the long fight. Gamathot's
Moity's
back.
gonna get back on though as well.
As
Ooh, this could be game changing.
Burning is going to get demeched by the mines.
What a great stall so far. Oh my goodness gracious. Bumblebees are looking like they're might pull it through. Everybody on their team, they got 5 on point. They got 6. All 6 of them are back.
And they couldn't get 2 ticks. They were so close, and they used up over 2 minutes of their time in that fight. So now they have 1 fight left, and they have to get like 60%.
30 seconds remaining.
Wow, I'm surprised that Bumblebees were able to hold that. And Beast is going to switch to the Pharah. I think that's actually a really, really good choice, especially against this comp.
Chaos is going to have a couple ults for this fight, but it's the issue of getting to the point at this point. They have 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and with Beast up in the air, there's nobody that can contest that.
Aside from the Diva, maybe?
Yeah, aside from the Diva, but...
Oh, 2 fall immediately. 1
But
falls.
Gamathot falls.
Yeah.
We need to do something about Psycho Gamer. Oh, that's just going to get eaten up by Baby Cat.
It's 4v4 on the point right now.
Beast
Big
needs to get some value here real quick.
Oh, there's 2 more kills. 3 more kills. Gamathot's coming back. There's the beat. Here comes a bomb. It lands on the high ground, doesn't do much.
Psycho Gamer kills Beast. And here comes the male on both sides.
They eat the male. That could be
Oh
huge.
no.
That could be game changing. Similar to what we saw on Tuesday against Chaos. They wall off the Doomfist. Lucio is just staying on point though. Beast goes down. Lucio's still stalling and falls. Here comes Babkit on the Diva, is going to get booped off and frozen. Desquier is going to fall. We see a Tracer come out.
Gamathot taking a lot of damage there.
Beast
We
is
need
putting
some
in work.
picks. Psycho
Gamer
Gamer
takes
just
out
getting
2.
everybody.
They just can't
This
finish
contest is
them
absolutely
off.
crazy.
And more mines come out.
Time to raise my ATTS.
We need to see some picks for Bumblebees. That has to happen. The stall's been fantastic for him by them, but
And takes out Babkit and a lot of mines.
they've got the second tick.
They just can't quite finish off. That's like the
Another
third beat this fight. And another coalescence.
And a beat on the side of the Bumblebees as well.
They have sights.
Ooh.
And they do win the point on probably 2 of the longest fights in Attack Dwarf Tournament Series history. They just spent like 7 minutes for 2 fights.
That was absolutely crazy.
They couldn't get those last couple kills, and Bumblebees just kept coming in and kept coming in.
Yeah, and that defense by Chaos was fantastic. How long did they hold him for? For 6 minutes, just about.
Yeah, they spent about a minute on first point and then held him for 6 minutes to get him to not even cap second point. We see Burning with the 6-minute objective time, and Manticore with 54 objective kills.
And that was an absolutely fantastic job. Well done by Chaos on that map.
All right, and we will take a short halftime and be back in a little bit with our King of the Hill map. And we are back once again, where our NFG showdown, Thursday night showdown here on Attack Torb TV is going very well for both teams. We have one map win each. That was only Bumblebee's second map loss. I'm once again joined by Donnie Duck.
Donnie Duck Gaming here. What can I say? This turns out to be an exciting series so far. 2 maps played. The score is 1-1. I want to see this map. This map will be a very good map. I think. I personally think Bumblebees have a little bit of an edge here, but if Chaos can play some good Overwatch, I think they have a good chance of winning.
Yeah, we definitely have a chance of seeing some dive here on Nepal Shrine, which seems to be one of the more favored comps for the Bumblebees, which, as I say that, they're rolling out on Rhine Zarya. But we'll see if anything changes in the next 13 seconds. King of the Hill is definitely my favorite map type. I just like the attack and defense all at once kind of thing. It's a little bit of
it definitely requires you to be really, really brawly.
It's a different play style than what you see on like a escort or a hybrid or 2CP.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really surprised to see the Rhine Zarya on the side of the
And
Bumblebees.
Rhine just walks right into the middle of them and is gonna die immediately. Manticore falls as well though.
And that's a lot of healing on. With that far in the air, they might actually have a big problem with it. But they need to start dealing some damage quickly.
As Chaos is going to take over the point first, but Gamma is already back. We'll see if he does better this time than... Oh, he's walled off. Gets bubbled though. Is able to survive. And here comes the barrage. It takes out Burning. And Gamma is going to take out 2. With the ulting Moira is the only one left. Drops a damage orb and doesn't leave. Tries to get as much percentage as she can.
And in terms of ultimates, we're going to see 3 on the side of the Bumblebees. And the other thing we're going to see probably pretty close here is Logie Bear's beat.
Looks like Gamma setting up for a sneaky shatter. Maybe after the shield gets placed down, just walk past and get a fat one.
Yep, he's just sitting there waiting. This could potentially be really, really interesting.
Here comes the Dragons. Takes out Logie Bear. There goes their support ultimate. Psycho's getting low as well.
Yep, and if I'm Chaos, you just kind of need to get out there.
It looks like they're taking this
get
fight
out.
though. Psycho launching dynamite in, not going to catch anyone. No, they are going to hide over here. They get the hook off, but the bubble comes through. Doesn't matter.
Kit.
There comes the solo shatter, but frozen. So the shatter doesn't do anything. They do get the res, and this is still their point. We see the dueling coalescence. Both Moira's clicking Kamehameha. Manticore's going to take out Game of Thought, and Burning's going to take out Elfin.
We're going to see that point swap on back on the side of Chaos.
And we're still seeing the Rhine Zarya. They do have getting close to a grab. They might be going for like a grab dragon situation or grab barrage if they want. They wall off the tanks, and here comes the barrage. Takes out 1,
Beast gets hooked.
and
It's gonna
Gamma's
fall there.
going for a ride. Setting up, taking up all that space, and the point is going to flip again. So we see Grab Dragons online. That could be another fight win for the Bumblebees.
Yeah, and we don't see any really impacting ult. Well, I guess the Mei ult for that, the Grab Dragon isn't really going to do a whole lot, but they're going to aggress a lot faster than Moiety is. Ooh, Beast. Getting a lot of value.
And it looks like they are going to take this fight. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to retouch. They have 9 seconds left now. No one really in the area except the Ashe.
Oh,
and
Moiety is playing really deep.
I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think they can touch. And the Shatter keeps Bob away, and Diva runs out of boosters right before the point. And Bumblebees are going to take our first one.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
And we head to a little bit of a different point. There's a roof covering all of point. It's kind of its own little world. Pharah might not have as much play here without the free skies, but outside the point there's plenty of area. We'll probably see some Reaper because
5,
it's 2019 and this is Overwatch.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Looking like the Bumblebees aren't willing to play. They want to take this map.
And they're staying on the Rein Zarya with the Mei, and so it's Snoats for them actually.
Notes.
This is a good Snoats map with that wall being able to take up. Oh, one wall is better than the other. Ryan is gonna lose his shield and get frozen and fall. Gamma's gonna go down. A huge pull, and they should probably just cut their losses and get out here. Wait for their Ryan to come back and then plow through them. Yep, only 1 kill, but the point is in control of Chaos.
Yeah, Chaos played that really, really well. That initial wall by Baby Kit was really, really, really solid.
And Manticore almost has the Coalescence already, so they could use that to win the next fight as well. Oh, we see Deskiera switch. We are no longer on Snoats. We are on solo tank Rhine, which is certainly interesting. Normally you see like a ball in that comp.
Or even a Zarya.
Ooh, Manticore goes down. Beast has put in work a lot today. Manticore is back, so they didn't. And Shadow Kitten falls. And they take down 4 or 3 very quickly, despite the Coalescence coming out. Psycho Gamer takes out Gamma
Psycho
though.
Gamer.
Logi falls, Psycho falls, and it looks like this should be a red point very soon. With Beast taking out another, just like the fight started, it is how it ends. With Manticore falling to Beast, Gamma is back, and they are ready to go. They did build 69% on the point though. That is no small number. About double what they built last time when they were able to retake. So they might have done enough.
Yeah, but Bumblebees, they have a lot of ultimates right now.
Maybe a Shatter come through here. And there it is.
Yes,
It's
sir.
big. And there comes the taking out both tanks. They do click both teams have Coalescence out. Babkit falls, Logi falls,
But
Psycho
Deskiera.
falls. Deskiera's Moira's ult was a little bit better, and Manticore goes down again. Moyeti putting in a lot of work that fight, and still has the Dragons online. Might be saving it for the grab. We see a very strange bomb coming in, looking like they're going for the Fire Mercy, but it doesn't do anything. Here comes the the Blizzard, and
This is very much.
oh,
gonna
they
be
clicked
a blue
Bongo.
point.
There was no need for that ult whatsoever. With the Bumblebees
It was gonna
retreating,
be really unfortunate, but they are gonna have the Reaper ult coming up in this next fight.
it might not matter with a Grab Dragons and Barrage and a Shatter, all getting close to having for the Bumblebees. And this is first. Oh, big
Ooh,
Shatter!
a nice Shatter.
They do get the wall, so the Shatter doesn't do anything. And the Grab Dragons catch no one. 110 goes down. Oh,
Shadowkin. Oh, Psycho
takes
Gamer.
out, but Beast is gonna take out a couple.
Psycho Gamer getting 4.
It's just Psycho Gamer and Logie Bear, and that is going to
that
be
might
enough.
be all they need.
Psycho Gamer with the huge ult. That looked like it was Bumblebee's fight to lose until that point.
1 to 1.
It was 5v2.
Ready for battle.
As we move completely inside now to Sanctum, we might see some good boops and pulls. Both teams going to try and get those environmental kills. As we head to the bottom of the pit, and it won't let me.
1.
Can't be fun to end up at there. There's countless Overwatch heroes. We see Orisa Zarya on Bumblebee's side. And then double sniper.
Very
with,
interesting shield.
Yeah, they're not even really using it. And Psycho falls
Psycho.
immediately.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage
Very
that they're
aggressive
missing out
play.
on. They get
Ooh, a
one in
nice
there.
anti-nade. Ooh, Gamma Thought gonna fall though.
Yeah, they get walled off in there by themselves. There wasn't really much they could do. We see the dueling Lucios. Looks like Elthan might just be trying to stall until the rest of the team gets back, but they fall as well. Beast has almost built sights. Moyetti's getting closer to a Dragons. Burning jumps off, and the rest of... We might see a 6v5 here. That might have been a very late self-stagger. They have no Diva right now. And they're just gonna give up point, it looks like. And Shadow falls. Looks like Psycho is gonna come out as well. Manticore falls.
Yeah, base is just gonna pop off. Get to.
And slept and booped down into the abyss. That was not a good fight for Chaos, losing their Diva before the fight even started, and then the rest of the team falling suit. Not
Well, and then they also gave up the point before the fight even started. They just handed it to him for free. They said, "Here, Bumblebees, take this point."
Yeah, and now they don't. Despite winning the point first, they have a percentage disadvantage, and Moyetti has Dragons. They're taking a long time. Like, it's been 40 seconds since the last fight, and they're still working on their rotation. They're gonna drop down, and right into the Dragons, possibly. Dragons isn't gonna catch anyone. Psycho's gonna
nice
fall after
purple.
getting antied, and
Gotta
we
make
see
sure they
dueling
don't get booped.
bongos. Babkit's gonna fall.
Ooh,
Ooh. We see boops from
a
both
lot of people
sides.
falling there.
Moyetti's gonna get caught. It looks like this might be oh,
Just a support fight.
and a Diva
with the Widow.
with purple. And Psycho's back.
Gotta kill that Reaper.
Psycho's
Ooh, that boop
booped.
on the Reaper.
It's still their point. They can just stall here, honestly.
Yep, and Beast is in the side just shooting at him.
They can. Oh, another huge boop. Elthan has gotten a few.
I just realized right now it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, they're just getting free
Bumblebees still have
percentage.
point. They just don't want to use ultimates here unless it's entirely winnable.
And they click
And they're
Q.
using ultimates.
Yeah.
Double beats. Manticore really, really low.
Psycho's gonna fall again. He has not really fought too much this time.
Baby Kit fall down. Elthan looking for a good boop. Oh, almost
so
gonna knock
close
the
to
May
another
off.
too.
They're gonna lose the point, and they're gonna use. Let's see here. 4 ultimates doing so.
They do have the Dragons now, and Manticore takes out 2 there with the stray orb.
Man, Psycho Gamer's gonna come back with the.
And
Reaper
Beast
ult.
is on the Pharah without any true hit scan presence on Chaos' side, and they have a couple fights left with them only having 35% of the point.
Yeah, all they gotta do is do one dry fight, get some ultimates, and then go in with Some damage here, and Beast is gonna make the switch to McCree.
And Moyetti goes down behind. That's a lot of damage gone. And there's Psycho Gamer getting
yeah, Psycho
2.
Gamer.
Last map's hero. 110 is going to fall off the map, but it's not going to matter. Elton is just going to get out like the little speedy hockey player he is. And now we see 64%. They didn't really build too much of an ult there, but they did get the Death Blossom out. The only thing that Chaos is going to have is Blizzard and Bomb, which could also win them the fight. And there goes Babkit, but Loki goes down as well.
And we're gonna see that Molt here any second now. Any second, and there she goes. Oh
Shadow
no, but
falls.
Shadowkin's gonna die before she can get it out.
There comes the Bongo. Deskiara's gonna fall. Here comes the High Noon with no Diva Mech. Takes out Psycho Gamer.
Manticore looking to be the only one left. Beast killing it on the McCree. They're gonna
see
cap. Yeah, 99%. The closest person is gonna be Shadow Kitten. Is Shadow Kitten gonna touch? She is.
The May ult's not gonna matter. It doesn't. Oh, here comes the Genji. This could be
Oh, it
huge.
might matter now.
Nerf this.
Uh-oh.
Suiting up.
He used it to reload, it looks like. Oh, big purple to take out the 2 healers, and Bumblebees are going to take a 2-1 lead on a very close map 3.
Very, very close map 3.
It could have gone any way a number of times. Here's that 4K at the end of map 2 that just saves them the point.
Oh my goodness.
Psycho Gamer putting the team on his back. Alright, and we will see you shortly for a decisive map 4 or even heading to a map 5.
To Route 66.
And we are back for our potential final map of the day. Carpe here, Dun Duck Gaming there.
Initiating match.
Yes, sir.
Are you looking forward to map 4 being the end, or are you hoping for a map 5?
Honestly, I could see it going either way. Both teams have been playing really, really, really well. Honestly, I think this might go to a map 5. I feel Chaos's Orisa Hog, I think, is a little bit better than Bumblebees. I think that's what we're gonna be mainly be seeing, and so I think Chaos might pull out on this one and take this map, and we might be heading to a map 5.
That would be the first non 2CP map that the Bees have dropped. They lost 2CP to us, Tactor Blue, a couple games ago, and now they've lost 2CP to Chaos. I believe that's what they had a draw on as well. So 2CP is not the look for Bumblebees.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
As we get some storm arrows launched to the stratosphere. Got some video games being played on top of a gas station. And we are getting ready to kick things off. They are setting up low ground with Orisa Diva.
Attackers incoming.
So they're not even running the Orisa Hog like you said they would. I feel lied to. And we see Dive for the
sorry.
Bumblebees. It's alright, Donnie. I forgive you.
Oh well, thank you. I definitely think Chaos is Well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Moyeti is not messing around.
This will only hurt for a minute.
You see
Well, that
the
dive
DPS
was just dirty.
putting in some work. The DPS is just hacking and slashing everyone. The immortality is gone as quick as it came out. The Mei is going to be the last one left with the Moira, and they are unable to get out, it looks like. Hanzo is here now too. Moira on
Yeah, and they need to
Heartbreaker.
get out. They really need to get out because they're just staggering themselves really, really
Both
poorly.
Psycho Gamer and Manticore do fall. So they are respawning now while the rest of the team is walking back to point.
And right now they're still missing 2.
Burning gets hacked. This is just building up alt charge for Beast, who's already at 95. We might see an EMP Nanoblade in like the second true team fight. They're able to stall just
Honestly, I don't
enough.
even think they'll need it. Exactly, they don't even need it. They didn't even get a chance to contest. They needed to die or get out a lot sooner.
They
on
still
the side
have
of
5
Chaos.
minutes left after taking first point. As we see the Sombra come around behind the team. We'll see how they use these 6 ultimates to a decent amount on the side of Chaos, but definitely not 6.
Now it is 6 on the side of 6 ultimates on the side of Bumblebees.
Moyeti goes down, so they use 1 ult. And he's working on building another, already at 25%, but falls. They do get out the Coalescence.
Yep, and if I'm Bumblebees, you need to be pulling out right now. You don't win this.
They might be trying
You know,
to
in
get
these
some
fights.
ults out from the opponent, because Chaos have been prone to launching ults in 1 fights throughout the day. We see a bomb. We see a nano blade. It was a defensive bomb though. Shadow Kitten falls. Beast is working on building another bongo in a late fight. Gamma's gonna go down. Slept and hacked.
Oh, and then that purple is just gonna be the end of it.
So the bongo didn't matter too much. Ooh, Moyani gets headshot by Psycho Gamer, who's having
They're not
quite
giving him
a
a
second
chance.
half. We see Bomb and Trance versus, we'll probably Trance the Blizzard, I would guess. If I were a betting man,
Yeah.
which I'm not.
Blizzard would definitely be.
And then
We'll see the trans come out. Yep.
I should have put the money down. But he's the only one in the Blizzard. So,
Ooh.
Eltham's
And
gonna
Eltham's
fall.
gonna fall.
So is Moyeti, but Logie Bear, Shadow Kitten, and Hundreds are all gonna fall as well. We'll see what they
Definitely
can-
looking.
Hanzo is
Yeah,
hacked
not
and
looking
taken
too
care
good.
of. No healers shouldn't matter. Both tanks against one tank and so. And they will coast into second point with 4.5 minutes left. I would say this train stops for no one, but they did get a hold shortly after first point. Oh, we see Psycho come out on the Reaper, hoping for some more magic that we saw last map.
We're still missing. Ooh.
Oh, a 5K! Oh
That was
my
an
lord!
amazing EMP bomb.
And the only one left
That'll
is
create
burning.
some space.
Yeah, that. I think that's the most space I've ever seen. The 5K.
I almost felt like I was on lunar colonies.
Boom-ch. Psycho played one fight with Reaper and got 9% alt charge because it wasn't a long fight.
Didn't really even get a chance to fight.
Oh, doesn't get a chance to
Psycho
fight
Gamer
again.
Already out.
They know who they need to take care of. And here comes a
Yeah,
bomb
Gamma
from them.
bot's really, really low.
Doesn't take out anyone.
Bomb's not gonna get anybody, unfortunately.
Ooh, Nano Blade.
They need to get that.
They
Ooh, there
take
we
out
go. There
the
comes the
ulti.
kills.
Ooh, a well-timed EMP gets rid of the bongo, which then falls. All that's left is Psycho Gamer and Burning in baby form, and it looks like they are going to get the end. Oh, the Tracer comes in contest, gets hacked though. Not going to be able to recall that. Ball comes out,
And
but
that'll
it's
be
too late.
all three.
They have, I'm pretty sure, a large time bank left.
I think it's maybe just under 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's point slowed down a little,
Just
but that
under 3
5K just probably demoralized Chaos. Getting ready to set up for another fight, trying to hold this last point. Boom, everyone's dead in two clicks of a button.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it's frustrating, but at the same time, there's not really much you can do, you know?
I think what's most frustrating to me. Like there was nothing I could have done to protect anyone from that. Just hope there's
Yeah,
a
it
wall
just
nearby
comes
you
out
can
of
hide
nowhere.
behind. Where you think you're safe behind an Orisa shield, boom, EMP.
It's gone. Yep, that was just really, really, really well played by the
Ready.
Bumblebees there.
They came out meaning business. We see Moyeti on the Pharah, which we've actually seen Beast on Pharah throughout the day. So it's a little bit of a switch up. Beast is on the Sombra, who was obviously playing very well with one half of that EMP bomb. And then we see Hanzo Mei, Rissa Hog for the Chaos.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Pharah's looking to get some early damage out.
The payload.
They do have a Widow, Psycho Gamer playing Widow right now. Probably trying to take
I
out the
need to play
pharmacy.
a little back.
And Psycho Gamer is getting harassed by a Sombra right now and gets very low. and is not going to fall.
Ooh, Moiety. Gets Psycho Gamer right in the face with a rocket.
So now they are completely uncontested in the sky, just raining damage down on to the Chaos. Already at 54 on the ult.
You
Desquier is
see
gonna
Moiety
fall.
is at 71%.
It just keeps jumping. Looks like we might have an EMP barrage coming through soon. Those are the first two ults online for either team. Chaos isn't even close to anything, and we have getting close to 3 for Bumblebees.
Yeah, and you have Birmingham switching from Hog to Diva.
Possibly to help out with that Pharah. We do see
Oh,
Psycho,
entirely. There's
Psycho
so
on
much
the
spam on
McCree
the side
now
of,
instead.
Yeah, Bumblebees, there's so much. Oh, nice purple on both sides.
And 110 falls immediately. Ooh, Moiety goes down, but Burning loses his
A lot
mech.
of ultimates being committed here.
We see Logi booping off Gamma.
Psycho Gamer. Killing everybody.
Psycho Gamer is certainly playing quite well today. They did get a pretty good stall there. Their time bank is dwindling down. Oh, Psycho getting another one with a flashbang.
And that'll be really unfortunate. I don't think they're going to be able to contest with 6.
Everyone's respawned, but Orisa does. There comes the Diva. Orisa does walk very slow. We'll see the Moira just launching in an orb, just trying to build some alt charge maybe. Moiety falls immediately. Moira's on. Orisa gets walled.
And Psycho Gamer again, just continuing to pop off.
And they take another 30 seconds or so off the point, but it doesn't last long. They're gonna be split spawned now. With Moiety already coming back. And
Honestly, if I'm the Bumblebees, you kind of need to just give that point up, and you just need to take this high ground up here.
they're trying to now, but it's not really working too well because they just have 2 people left. Oh, Beast falls from Shadow Kitten. And Psycho Gamer taking out Moiety.
Yeah, they're just taking too much damage.
And they nano Psycho Gamer. Oh, here comes a bomb. And the wall saves them. No, Beast
but
taking out
Beast.
2. 3!
3!
Beast said, Psycho Gamer, let me show you how it's done.
Or another person.
Gets the Diva just as they're coming out of the mech.
Really well done there by Beast. And now we're going to see a lot of ultimates. I expect a lot of ultimates to come out this fight.
My will made real.
We see 5 on one side and 4 on another. We'll see who can manage their Qs a little bit better. Oh, they sleep the Orisa, and she's in the. She's
Oh,
very
she's
low.
so split. Oh, they needed to push her a lot harder. She's so low.
Oh, we see bongos on both sides. We see Psycho Gamer behind somewhere.
Yep, he's in Saloon. Kind of just harassing Game of Thought right now.
And goes down. Burning loses his mech. Manticore falls. We see the Nano Orisa, probably not needed. The Scare getting the nade kill. And we'll see if they take out Logi Bear, and he goes down to the Moira. Oh, we see the Doomfist now from Moiety. Moiety showing that flexibility a little bit this map.
And Psycho's going to change to Hanzo.
What we've seen so far, McCree and Reaper seem to be his best heroes. See Beast taking out
Ooh.
Shadow Kitten. Beast is uncontested right now with the swap off of...
Nerf this.
Honestly, the Widow swap was a while ago. Ooh, taking
Oh!
out 2. And the Nano comes out.
I believe that is Chaos' fight to win.
We'll see how long they can stall this for, because there's only 50 seconds left.
Well, Baby Kit's not even stalling. Nobody's stalling right now. But
No one's
Elfin
on
was
card
able
either.
to get a kill.
Beast goes down. They get Babkit out of mech, and they should probably give up this point now too.
Personne n'échappe à
冻
mon
住，
regard.
不许走。
Gale de Mahol.
Oh, 2 kills coming in on the side of Bumblebees, though.
And a mech. Doomfist is in the fight, and they played that pretty well enough so they could get everyone back contesting. With only
They did
12
get
seconds
everybody
left,
back.
I don't think they can touch.
You got 2 that can touch. You got Psycho
Lucio's-
Gamer, and then you've got
Well, Lucio is the only one that's going
you
to
got Logie Bear. He's gonna have to beat on point.
A few more come back. And we see the bongo. Meteor strike
Here comes the beat.
and a bomb.
Ooh, that's gonna get Shadow Kitten. She's gonna fall. You got 3 on point.
An altar just coming out. They still have the bongo and the nano. And that is almost everyone. There's a Pharah left. And Bumblebees is going to hold on for the victory. Alright, Donnie, I got the most important question of the night. Who are you giving your golden hammer to?
Oh, jeez, that's a good question. Golden Hammer. Honestly, Psycho Gamer.
Yeah.
I think even though they lost, he played extremely
We see
well.
the spray on the play of the game. They knew what was going to happen there. I'll give mine to the DPS duo for the Bumblebees. Beast and Moyeti played really well off each other all night. Beast was losing the Widow 1v1s a little bit early, but more than made up for it there on Route 66. Moyeti was getting alt after alt after alt on some maps. So I'll give mine to them just for different sake, but Psycho Gamer absolutely killed it.
Could not agree with you more.
And we see the Bumblebees continuing their dominance of Division 2, taking a 3-1 victory over their sister team, the NFG Chaos. So that'll move Bumblebees. I think that might lock up first place in Division 2 for them. And then Chaos will stay in the 3 seed behind Attack Torb Blue, with Slipstream Academy in 4th and Attack Torb Orange in 5th. But they play tomorrow for see who can get the higher seed. But thank you for casting with me, Donnie. I had a great time.
I had a great time too. Great games.
Yes,
great
they were
games.
incredible, super competitive. I'm happy to see that. And we will see you all next time, which is tomorrow at, I want to say, 9 o'clock for the Attack Torb Orange Slipstream Academy Fight to the Death. Have a good night.